And happy Saturday, everyone. How you guys doing? Welcome to Highway 6 to Africa. I'm one of your amazing hosts. My name is Petra, and I'm joined by two other phenomenal, wonderful co-hosts, Ron Malinga and TYB. So we're going to take you on a journey to Highway 6 to Africa. So what's going on, guys? How'd you guys' week? Ron, what's going on?
My week. My week's been busy, here and there. Doing different things in terms of music and getting. I do a lot of sheet music, and I've been writing those up like crazy, and so I've been busy. And I don't know if we. I know when it comes to a topic we talk about a lot, the weather comes to overcast here, a little bit of rain. Not a speck of snow on the ground. Unfortunately, like those of you in the GTA or the Greater Toronto area, where there is a lot apparently. So I'm assuming it's still like that. Is that correct?
There's a lot of snow, but all I'm focusing on is the cold. It's so cold.
Ooh, yeah. I know it's +6 here. I know. Actually, it's
Ooh, the heat
plus
rubbing it
10.
in.
Yeah. For those that don't know, +10 is about let's see, about 60 something degrees is what it is in Fahrenheit.
Okay,
So
nice. Well, at least you have
yeah.
that over us. You have the weather.
Yes. Yeah, it's true. We have that over you for sure. Some people are saying that we're going to pay for it though because there's not enough snow. Snow is a good thing,
Mm,
because yeah, it really helps the environment for sure. I mean, it helps the fish, it helps everything out there, and you guys are getting lots, and we're not getting any. So, and we should be. So
see?
yeah, I know it's a good thing. I love it. I was in Quebec City about 2 years ago, and oh man, I tell you, you're right. It was freezing cold. However, it was really cool. It was fun. What was that?
No, saying I can imagine. So
Yeah, yeah, I went to Quebec City just before. What is it called? The big festival there. They have the winter festival there.
I'm not too familiar.
Yeah, they were featuring it last night. I saw on TV, and it's just really cool. They have like
Mm,
so much going on in Quebec City, and apparently millions go out there to see it. So it's a really cool place to visit. So yeah, but I was in Toronto there recently too, and that was cool too. I like that. So
yeah, awesome. Yeah, lots of exciting
mhm.
things going on. I've only been to
Yeah, and
Montreal
you.
once, but I'd definitely love to head down there again. Maybe not in the winter because in the winter I don't
Mhm.
want to go anywhere unless it's to the airport to fly out to somewhere warm. However, maybe one
Mhm.
of these days I'll make an exception.
And you're doing lots of stuff on Facebook. Tell us about that.
Yeah, and TYB should be back very, very shortly, so we can ask him how his week
Mm-hmm.
has been. But
Yep.
yeah, like my week's been so great. I have so many amazing things going on. So yeah, right now, like as you know, I have my tea brand, but I also help people online. I also help people to earn money online as well. Do lots of different digital strategies. So yeah, like people feel free to check out my page. Go to Petra Kelly Grant on Facebook. You can also follow me on Instagram, Petra K Grant, and really dive in and see what it is I'm doing. So yeah, definitely harnessing the power of automation systems and AI because I know on this show we talk a lot about AI and its impact in the music industry. But it's not just in the music industry, it's just in general. AI is just here to stay and it's in everything
Mm-hmm.
that we do.
Yes.
So it's like you have to question, okay, AI is not going anywhere. But the thing is, can we use AI, you know, and partner with AI and see how it can benefit us? Because even though this is off the topic of music, economic wise,
Mm-hmm.
like moving forward the economy, it's like they say in the next 3 to 5 years, there's a lot of job losses. A lot of people are going to be losing work, due to AI. So the thing is positioning and setting yourself up right now to partner with AI so that as things the economy, you're not left out in the cold when you get a call from your boss saying, yeah, sorry, AI's taking over, we don't need you anymore because you've put yourself in place to work with AI to establish yourself. So that's what it is
Mm-hmm.
that I do. So I've been enjoying that journey.
And it's very true. You need to. You can use it to your benefit, and However, it's here to, you're right, it's here to stay. It's not going anywhere. And I think sometimes my one thing about when you talk about music and AI, I've mentioned this, maybe I mentioned this last week too, but there was just that one thing I find about AI is it's too perfect. It's too perfect.
Mm,
And it just sounds like I mean the songs sound good, don't get me wrong, but it's just that it doesn't sound human enough to me. To those of us that listen to music, the average person may not know the difference, even care, and that's all right too. But I don't hear things that that humans would do, that they do naturally. Sometimes it's even like things like breathing, to sing a song, and those aren't
mm,
in there. It's just the voice, and here comes the voice. The voice is perfect, and sometimes those things are, just distinguish people from one another. And it does what's called de-essing really well. And de-essing is taking S's and T's, which are the things that cause the most problems for producers and singers. There's that S sound or that T
yes.
sound that you hear,
Yes.
and we de-ess them, it's
Mm,
called, or we use a plugin called a de-esser, and you don't even need one of those because the vocals are all, there's none of that, none, zero. And that's human. That's just, you can't get rid of that or that sometimes, and no matter what you do. And but AI does it perfectly. So
yeah,
I don't
I
know.
know.
That's just something I've noticed. Same thing. I think I mentioned this last time. Things like guitar slides. We see guitar slides where they make a sound where there's example. I can't listen to the song anymore without listening to this. It's a Charlie Puth song called "We Don't Talk Anymore," and I'm always hearing the guitars sliding. It has four chords in it, and they slide from each
Oh, I
chord,
know that
and
song.
it goes slip. Yeah, it goes slide, slide. I can hear the guitar, and I just can't miss it anymore because it's in my head. And but if you
Hmm.
were in AI and you wrote that song, that sliding would be gone, and that's not natural.
Mm.
Natural is hearing that guitar slide, and that's just part of it.
But
You
does the
hear,
slide,
pardon?
but can you imagine that song without the slide? Does the slide make or break the song?
It doesn't make or break the song, but it certainly shows me that, or tells me that a human is playing it. I know
Hmm.
my wife, uh, she's not a big music, I'll say guru. She likes music, and she says she can't even listen to the song now that I pointed it out, and maybe you'll be the same, without hearing these slides in it. And I know the chords he's going through. I can picture them, and there's ones where it goes from only two frets away where it makes less of a noise, but ones where I can see he's going from A all the way up to B. Okay, that's only two frets. C sharp minor, and then he goes all the way from C sharp minor, slides down to G sharp. That's like a lot of frets, and you hear that
Oh,
slide back down. And
yes.
I'm kind of going, okay,
Yeah.
that's human, man. That's human. That's just that's
You're real.
and Charlie could have taken those out. He could have taken it right out of the mix because I know he produces a lot of stuff.
True.
Could have just made it all disappear. However, that's just part of being a guitar player. That's what guitar players do. You'll hear them move on their guitar, and you can just tell that they're playing it because that's what guitar players sound like. And I don't
Mhm.
care how good you are, it's just there. It just there's no way, because you're trying to move your fingers all over this board, and it's impossible to get rid of. And you could get rid of it as an EI artist. Hey, it's TYB who's back with us. How you
Well,
doing, sir?
well, can you hear me?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, we can hear you.
all right. It's nice to know that you guys care. Let me read. Let me read something.
Just a little.
Mm-hmm.
Let me read something that somebody sent to me.
Oh, okay.
Beautiful. It says, "He who wakes each morning with breath and strength in his body holds more wealth than gold hidden in the earth. Good health is the drumbeat of life. Without it, even the richest man cannot dance."
Hmm.
Mm, very
So
Very,
deep. I love that.
guys, I was just gonna say the same thing.
that's right.
Mhm.
You said all that to say, I'm great.
Yeah, I'm great. Yeah, I overheard you talking about AI and the human touch to stuff. I was listening to a track. This was it Davido, one of his earlier stuff, and I could hear the slides. I could.
Mm.
I'm talking about when he recorded in 20, let me say 2018 or thereabout, right? I could
Mm-hmm.
hear that.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it. I really loved it throughout the song.
Mm-hmm.
Hear the
Mm-hmm.
slides and stuff like that. So um, I think where we are heading to is a little bit complicated because right now, like I was discussing this off air with Ron, the lawsuits and things that are that are coming to pass within the AI industry is becoming atrocious. We don't know where it's going
Mm.
to go. They hear this one and sue that one. That one is suing that one. This one is suing that one, all because of copyright and training issues and all those kind of stuff. So it's kind of difficult to know where we are going. Go ahead, please.
Most definitely. Yeah, I mean, I mean, I think it's a common theme and a common thing with AI. Is kind of like we don't know what's happening or where it's going. Like we're literally the whole world is kind of like walking blindly with this whole AI thing, you know? And it's just like all we can do is just hope and just pray and just know that it's gonna balance itself out because as I said this before, it's like right now AI is taking over. There's still so much excitement about AI, you know, and it's in every industry. However, the time's gonna come where like right now it's like at a high, you know, but we don't know how high up it's gonna go because but we know that anything that goes up, it comes down. So and we already determined that AI is not going to completely take over everything. We're never going to be like 100% AI society, but it's just to kind of figure out, is it going to be 50%, 60%, 70%, 80%, maybe not 90, maybe 85%, but where is it going to stop? How much leeway or how much are we going to allow AI to be involved in our life and our day to day, you know? And right now it's like it's taking over so much, but at the same time, it's like because of the excitement, we're allowing it to happen, but it's gonna get to a point where it becomes fatigued. You know, people are gonna be tired of it. So it's at that point we can then gauge realistically where AI's place is gonna be within society. Yeah.
Mm.
Any thoughts?
Well, I agree, Petra. It's going to be interesting to see where we cut it off, so to speak. I'm just wondering, like, as a person who used to be a teacher, is there going to be a day when kids just walk into a classroom and it has a screen up there that says, "I'm your teacher today," and it's just
Mm.
AI? I hope we don't get to that stage because that takes out almost that social environment that's really important in a school. However, it's like where do we I think what you're saying is where do we cut things off? Where do we stop it? Are we going to put AI as police officers in police cars? I don't hopefully never going to happen, but are we going to get to a stage where AI is going to be able to be like a human and just you're not even going to be able to tell which ones are AIs around you and which ones are not? That's
Ron, you hit something right there. You're right. It's it's quite very interesting because it's dangerous. Because AI cannot reason, like where I work, my workplace, for instance, when people meet, and deliberate over an issue.
Mhm.
The question that came when we had a meeting was, at the end of the day, when it comes to making the decision, are you going to give it to an AI to make the decision, or a human being will be able to have a human touch to a story or a narrative, right? AI will be just there. No, this is what the AI says. So it's quite interesting because even the president of one of the AI companies, I've forgotten his name, he's saying that he's pleading that government should come in and regulate it. Even the president of China has also said it. So I mean, like the way it's going is getting to be very dangerous, and if care is not taken, it's going to be very dangerous until people sit back and say, was it the right thing to do? Because I think we are the only species that is gradually signing our extinction.
Mm,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, we don't know where we're going. We're trying so many things. We go in there, oh, AI can do this for me, AI can do it. But a human being programs what AI should be able to do. So, like what you say, AI can never take over everything.
Hmm.
It will depend on how the human being wants it to do.
Exactly.
So we're back
Exactly.
into the robotic terms. It's okay, AI, I need you to create this for me. Oh, I don't want it to shrink this, shrink that, shrink this, shrink that, right? It is me as a human being directing AI to take it over. So if it becomes so easy for for society, right? One, just like what Ron said in a music class, you walk in there, it's the machine telling you what to do. The social the interaction will be lost. Just like COVID time, they say, "Oh, you can't go close to people. You can't do this. You can't do that," and then we're sort of being torn apart. You can't.
Hmm.
No, so is it a way to control control what we can do and what we cannot do? We haven't sat down to think about the what we are going to face. AI is good. It's got its
Questions.
positive side, and we can't rule it out. But where are we going with it? That's my thought.
Yeah, Ron, did you want to jump in on that?
I I think he's nailed on the head. I don't. I think that most people are sitting in this vague area right now, wondering
Hi, Richie.
where are we going next?
What did you say?
Like, how far are we going? I guess that's the one question. How far are we going?
Yeah, I was
Hmm.
trying. It's not working. I don't know why.
TYB.
I will
Huh.
listen.
Yeah.
I will
Yeah,
listen.
no, for sure.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
You can send.
Hmm.
I don't know if you could send it in this number, or I don't know,
Um,
or messenger. I don't know.
As you might be able to tell, TYB is trying to get our guest on today,
I will send it.
which is Richy Jay. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're looking forward to having Richie on the show very shortly, hearing about his music and yeah,
So, if
Hmm.
are you going to join on
but
the
most
meeting?
definitely, like honestly, when it comes to
Send it to my Gmail.
the AI takeover, it's just pretty much just writing it out and
Hmm.
yeah, just seeing how it goes. But I think there's going to be a demand for that human touch. There's going to be that demand just for just people. And I think, like for example, and it's funny because Cruise Rock, he kind of mentioned it too, because as well as being a huge international talented artist like he is, he also does graphic design. And he said that graphic design has totally impacted that industry. Like, I mean, I can't be hypocritical. Like, I use AI every day. You know what I mean? And I use it
Mhm.
for graphics too because it's so much more efficient. You know, I mean, if I was to get some of the graphics that I needed done by a graphic designer, I'd have to call that. It would take a lot longer than a few seconds. I just go into AI, just write my prompt, and I get my graphics. You know what I'm saying? So it's convenient for me in that way. However, what I notice now is AI imagery everywhere. Oh, that's AI. That's AI. It's getting to the point where it's like I'm tired of seeing that type of visual now. I know AI created that. So now the demand for actual real talented graphic designers that have their own unique style is going to get called upon. So giving people access to AI for certain tools like creating flyers or like something like that, it makes like these, I don't want to say menial or basic task, but those tasks can be taken care of by AI. That's fine. But now if you want to specialize, if you want to stand out, now you're gonna have to hire a graphic designer, and at that point, a graphic designer can charge more money because it's like, okay, you know what? If you want something regular, go to ChatGPT. But what I can create for you is something unique, you know, and that can create a demand in the market whereby certain people can charge higher. Like when it comes to musicians now, yeah, you can go on to um Sonar, right?
Suna,
Yeah, Suno.
Suna. S,
Suno.
sorry, Suno. Sorry.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Suno. Yeah, sorry, Suno. There's so many platforms. You can go onto
Yeah.
Suno and you can create a song. Okay, cool. You can have the song, but then you're limited because now you can have a really amazing song, people love it, but there's no performers. You can't book tours. You know what I mean? Like you're very limited with what AI can do. So that now creates a demand. Okay, I want to book this real artist to perform. I want that person to come. Like there's going to be a demand for humanity and that human touch. So let AI have its fun, but we're a valuable asset. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, you know, one of the things when you were talking about the graphics, I see this so often on Facebook, Reels, they're called, and they're videos, short videos. And
Hmm.
so often I can tell there's no way two animals would be doing that. I just look at it and I go, that's impossible. You know, like, and or things that scenes that I look at it and I kind of going, there's no way that jet could be flying that way. I haven't heard or seen anywhere in the news where that jet did that anywhere. And so it's just I look at it and go, this is totally fake. I'll say fake because it's not true. Uh,
Yes.
so to me, I think what I'm wanting to appreciate and try to distinguish the difference between reality and
Mm.
what is not or what is AI. And that to me becomes the real problem. In fact, I would like to find a producer somewhere. Hey, somebody can contact me, okay? I would like to find a producer somewhere. I'm sure somebody out there who's listening could hear that because I don't want to put it into AI. I don't. I want a human feel to it.
True.
And so, you know, it's just I want humans, man, because they have something to them, rather
Oh,
than rather than just I don't know, just stuff that you. Yeah, and the thing is, to add, sorry, Petra, I know you're going to speak there, but I want to say one more thing that caught my attention about what you were saying is that we as humans we do make mistakes, and that's part of being human. But so does AI. AI can
oh,
make some pretty bad mistakes. Go ahead.
like three hands. I was gonna say that. Like I'm talking about the graphics. I remember asking AI to do something for me the other day, and it gave me three hands. You know, so like AI is perfect to a degree, but it's not completely perfect. AI messes up too. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
one thing I will say that that makes us unique from AI is that we are creators. AI doesn't create like a brand new idea. It just replicates what's already been out there. And because it's taking information that's already been out there and refining it, we're amazed by it. Oh wow, AI can do this. But AI is not a creator. We are the creators. We are the blueprint. We are the original. We are the prototype. So
Hmm.
without us, AI has nothing to draw from. So we have to remember who we are. We are creators. So when there was a time when there was no AI, we existed. We will be here before AI, where AI is here. And if God forbid something happens and there's no AI, we'll still be here. So we have to remember who we are and our power, and figure out how we can harness that in in the world that we're in right now.
Huh, totally true. I agree. And you know what? That's you're right. We are the creators because you're right. I'd call AI the stealer.
Mm.
It steals our ideas.
You'll be sued,
Um,
eh?
yeah,
Watch your words.
yeah. Watch out. AI is the stealer that takes all these ideas that it steals from all of us that we've created
Yes.
already and puts them into practice or play, whatever you want to do, whatever way you want to word it.
And just think about it. Like if you're, I don't want to say like you're a thief, but like think about it. If you're taking someone's ideas, like think about it, like you have first generation, that's good, but then when you come with the second generation, third generation, it obviously gets better over time. But
Hmm.
the reason why the third and fourth and fifth generation is they're building off the foundation of the first generation, you know. And to be a creator, to be the foundation, to be the person that initiates, it's not easy. You have to go through the hard stuff to get to that first level, that first prototype. anyone building off of what you've done after that, yeah, they're gonna benefit, but it's not the original. Like, and I can say when it comes to music and sampling, for example, we hear all these artists that sample music, and yeah, the music sounds great, but when you hear the actual original, like there's something about the original that hits you more. Like I think about Roberta Flack, "Killing Me Softly." You know, I didn't know about that song till I heard the Fuji singing it. You know, and Lauren Hill singing it, and I was amazed. Oh my gosh, it's an amazing song. But when I heard the original by Roberta Flack, that just touched me in a way that, as much as I love Lauren's version, Roberta, that was the original. Like the soul in that, there's it just impacts you differently. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Richie is here with us.
Yeah, I saw
Oh,
your message there.
Oh, okay.
awesome. Well, perfect
There we go.
timing.
Yes.
Welcome
Let's
to the
see.
show, Richy Jay.
Oh, we'll see.
Good timing, right?
How you doing,
Hold on.
Richie?
Gotta get to my phone. I'm doing good. What about you?
Good. We're trying to stay warm out here, you know? Unless you're on with the six
Yes.
degrees.
I- I'm sorry because I'm a little bit late because I was thinking it's about 4:30, but Elizabeth said to me it's about 4 p.m. But I was thinking it was 4:30. But I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's okay. You're
Okay.
on artist time.
We are all
Artist.
artists, eh? We are all artists. You know how it is.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We
So
are
it's a
all
pleasure
artists.
to have you on the show. So go ahead, go ahead, TOB.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, and I was gonna say it's a pleasure to have you on the show. Thank you for joining us. It's great to have you here.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to be with you guys because when it's about music. So I'm in.
Awesome. So I'd love for you just to share with our listeners, if it's the first time they're hearing about you or knowing you, can you just share with our listeners who is Richy Jay?
My name is Richy Jay. My artist name is Richy Jay, but my real name is Richard, and I'm come from Haiti, and I used to live in Port-au-Prince, and I start music singing in the church, and after a few years, and I left Haiti to move to Dominican Republic, and I remember the first group that it was a hip hop group with my friends, and I used to make rap before, and after that, and when I came to Canada. And that's the way where I start my solo career because after the group of my friends, I have a group with me and my brother in Dominican Republic, and when I moved to Canada, so I just start my solo career. And since 2000, I could say 2015, and still now, I make music.
Awesome. Perfect. So I want to ask you, so what actually made you like pursue music originally? Like what inspired you to be a musician? Was it
And
family? What was it?
of course, because like I said, I used to singing in the church and with my mother and my grandma, and they singing in the chorus and in the church. So, but I never thought I would make music because it's never on my mind to do music because I was singing in a church, for God and everything. Because and I, I think the reason why that I make music today is because the first song that I made with my friends, this song was to the radio, was came in the radio, and they playing in the radio, and I said, "Oh, damn, I like that." And
Yeah.
after that, and I keep doing music, but my inspiration can come anywhere, And now I could say everything I feel, and I put it on music.
Amazing. I love that. And before I pass you over to Ron, I wanted to ask you, um, can you just share with us some of the musical influences, some of the artists that inspired you musically
Uh,
growing up?
First of well, my idol, I could say, it's Wyclef Jean,
Oh,
because of his
nice.
story. Yeah, because of his story, where he's come from, and to become the biggest star in the world now. And but my influence musical, and of course, on my music, you would see the Caribbean vibe. The Caribbean
Mm,
music, very it's my inspiration, and I have a lot of artists like R&B, like Chris Brown, Usher, and everything. So, and now for now, the compa music, the zouk is a typical Asian music. That's what I do now. But sometimes I do some dancehall because I like the vibe, like dancehall vibe. So, and my influence is very typical Caribbean music. Like,
Amazing. Awesome.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing that, Richie. Ron?
Yeah, can I say, Richie, welcome to the show. How did the journey from the Caribbean, or say from Haiti, shape you as an artist? What do you think?
what if what? I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that's okay. How did it shape you as an artist, do you think? With that
What if?
journey that you've made, the journey itself from Haiti to Montreal. Do you think it's changed you at all? How's this? Maybe ask you, how's your music changed since moving to Montreal? Maybe I'll make you lead there.
Yes, because example when I came here, I remember because like I said, I made rap before. I make hip hop music before, and when I came here, I just I was like wanna do the same thing as when I was in 80, but it's not the same. It's not the same. Or I could say that it's not the same
Environment. Yeah.
Exactly. It's not the same, like people thinking differently than when I was in 80. So, and when I came here, I remember the first song that I made is a Zouk, like, Zouk, like song type typical from Martinique, Guadeloupe. And when I made this song, and I see a lot of people saying, damn, I like this vibe because you bring like the sun and the winter. I say, okay, okay, people like this. And I think that's the reason why that I say, let me go in that way because, because keep doing my queer rap and they don't understand nothing because I was talking about the situation, like how people living there, you know, but when you came here, you talk about misery. It's not the same, people will
Yeah.
not understand.
Mm.
A curiosity. I know that you've been getting into Zouk Compa and Afrobeat. They all have a deep history. Maybe you could just help our viewers tell us what's the difference between the three of them, in your opinion, and how have you incorporated them into your music then?
But for me, the Zouk compa is, you have, it's like similar, it's very similar. And the Zouk is about the percussion. And the
Okay.
different the Zouk compa is the percussion because and the compa we play with the live battery with the live battery and the Zouk is like a machine, It like
Hmm.
and the beat is and after that in the compa we use keyboard to make it solo like when you heard that you say okay this is compa but when we're singing it's the same vibe as Zouk compa it's the same family but in the Afrobeat the Afrobeat now and is the style like everybody want what to do now because we got a big name on it and the melody the out sound is it sounds very good. So I think that's different, but the reason why that I choose to do those type of music because it's working for me, and that's why, because I used to live in Dominican Republic, but I never tried to make any bachata, any salsa because I was
Mm.
like, hey, it's not for me.
That's okay. Hey, man, there's no rights or wrongs to that.
Mm.
Go ahead, TYB, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, if it's not right for you, it's not right for you. You go where
Yeah.
But
People always say to me, why don't you make any salsa, any bachata? I say, damn, of course I speak Spanish. But, I don't know. I think I don't have the voice like sound Latin voice. I don't have
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I love the song Vasimolo.
Matimolo, yes.
Oh my God, that song kills me. How
Oh,
did you
thank you.
how did you come about with it? Because I can get some Afrobeat, I can get some, compa. And it's a mixture of so many different kind of stuff. Tell
But
me about that.
the thing about the example, the sound that I have today, it's because my producer is living in Haiti. But sometimes when I ask him, I want a Afrobeat, type of Afrobeat. He made it Afrobeat, but he always trying to put his song, a guitar, compound it, always trying to, I don't know. And like example is now it's my sound. And I was like, damn, I like that because that sound my music, that sound me. And sometimes I have some people, some producer, they have some beats, and they say, "Yeah, I got a beat sound like you. You could make a great song on it." But Vazimolo is a song that I wrote, and when I was, and after losing my brother, my young brother, at coronavirus and COVID, when I lost my brother, and I don't know, I was in the and at the moment I want to give up and move on,
Mm-hmm.
and say, but and after I say, my brother always believe in me. He always said to me, you can do a great artist. You sing good, you sing well. And I just wrote this song Vazimolo is like go easy, not too fast, take your time, step by step, and that's the inspiration just coming. And after that, and with this song, and I made an album. I had no nomination at La Disc for the best album, and I was like, damn, thank you for that inspiration, but thank you for enjoying this song because it's a very good song.
Yeah, your brother, I mean, has pushed you where you have to be because
Yeah,
um, you haven't put yourself in a box. You said, okay, oh,
no,
he does only compa or salsa or what have you. The music that it pushed me as an artist, I could hear so many different things in it, and it was well written. And honestly speaking, ever since I started playing in this one, we've been playing it around, and then it's good. So it's good when an artist sort of diversify the sound, because when I, for one, as an artist, I hear it, that I can see, I can listen to Afrobeat, I can get some Afrobeat, sound in it. I mean, you've opened yourself for so many people to say, "Oh, I can get this one in it. Oh, this genre is in it, and this is also in it. That is also in it." So, I mean, it was well written, and I thank you for
but that for me is example. They sometimes I know some artists they write songs before the beat, and for me like play something. I was like play something. I don't know play. I want this song give me the inspiration. And with that I was like I don't if it the dancehall, Afrobeat, reggae, compa, zouk, soca. I didn't mix soca yet, but I wish one day I would do a soca song. And
yeah,
yo, I just when the vibes coming, them I like it and sing on it. So is let's the uh, environment, the let's the natural inspire me, and let's the everything inspire me. Like put it out just to put it out, and that's what's up. So I do any type of music.
yeah. I can see myself, in your thinking, and good
Thank
job.
you.
Yeah,
I
Petra.
appreciate it.
Awesome. Thank you. And thank you for
Okay.
sharing, like your story, Richie, and just to kind of go kind of delve in that a little bit deeper. And again, I'm sorry about your brother. I wanted to ask you, in what ways does your music reflect your personal story of resilience and identity? Because you mentioned some of the personal things you've gone through. Like, how does that reflect through
Yeah.
your music?
And example, like every time people listen to my song, they just damn, that's bring joy, that's bring happiness. And
Mm-hmm.
they they I really love Stromae. Stromae is an artist from Belgium. I will like him. And example, sometimes I write song like him. I could write a story, a sad story, but you will
Mm,
dance on. I make you dance on it.
mm,
Example, Vasimolo, Vida Loca, and Adios. That's some songs and very sad in the lyrics, and but
mm-hmm,
you can enjoy on it. But I, uh,
mm-hmm.
I never want to put a sad song. I don't like that. Even it's deep, even it's personal, and I always
Yeah.
want people who like enjoy it because what you come through. Sometimes people come to forget things happen in the life.
Mm,
They find joy in what you're doing, and sometimes people doesn't want don't want to know what you've been through. And for
mm,
me, it's good to see people. Sometimes the energy is contagious. When you see when people smiling, that's gonna give you a smile back. So some
Yeah.
when I feel sad, I'm singing a song, even it's sad. When I see people enjoy it, singing it, laughing it, and that's when we joy too. So that's when we forget like the pain.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Like people like music. People like music for all different kind of things. Like music just to kind of be
Exactly.
happy, sad, to escape, to relate. So yeah, it's just all about you as an artist and your style and like, how you want to come across and how you want to serve the musical community.
Exactly.
So
Yes.
yeah, for
Thank you.
sure. You're welcome. I wanted to ask you as well, how important is it for you to represent Haitian culture on the global stage through your music?
But I always want to represent Haiti because when I was young, I used to play soccer, football. I used to play
Mm.
football. But we say football in Haiti. I know in
I'm
Canada,
Haitian,
they
so
say
I know
soccer.
football.
And
Yeah,
I used
It's
to play, and
confusing.
we
Guys,
say
but then
football.
but I never become a
Mm,
professional. I was good. I don't know. I was good for myself. I was
good.
good, and
Mhm.
I never been so professional to represent Haiti. But today, like to see my music, music travel. Example, I
Mm,
remember like in December when Crave TV when they write me an email and they say to me they choose two of my songs
oh,
to put
wow.
it at the series Heated Rivalry. Heated Rivalry is a new series like
Oh,
a
cool.
yes, they put my song on it, and I
Amazing.
find people from Russia, people from everywhere in the world, and they write me, "Damn, your song, I did that, we like it." I say, "Who are you? I don't know." And first of all, I have a guy who wrote me and say, "Man, it's a very nice song. I heard of this series." I was like, "What are you talking about? I don't have any song in the series." you know. And
Oh,
I see that
wow.
like people were on the road and now and I see some Asian and they say, "Damn, I really like the series," and they put Asian song on it. Oh my god! I was like, okay, that's
Yeah.
good. So on TikTok, they make video. They say like, "Man, a Asian song on that series. I really like this series," and they put Asian songs on it. I said, okay, so enjoy it. You know, for me,
wow.
it's very nice to see like my music represent the community positively. It's not negative. But so positively. That's make me very happy. And if I could put it more, I would put more.
Yeah, that's amazing. And congratulations. That's such a great accomplishment and achievement. And
Yes,
you're
yeah,
also just letting like everyone know, like, the Haitian community, you're just representing for them and you're just showing them what's possible, that the music can
exactly,
be global, it can reach many different parts of the world and connect people from everywhere. Music has the power to do that. So keep it
exactly.
up.
So
Wow.
I'm very happy. I'm very happy. Like to see like, and the first video that I saw is a girl in TikTok, and they say, "Oh my God, I was obsessed with that series," and they put a
Right.
Asian song on it. Oh my God, everything
Oh,
could be possible. I was like, yes, everything is possible because to see myself
yeah.
like I'm from 80. I never thought like do the, because I was watching movie at the TV in age, so and like to see my song
Mhm.
on then. So for me, the sky is the limit. And when you have a dream, you have to push you push your dream and believe in yourself. Like,
Yeah.
Most
Yeah.
definitely. I love that. So just
Mhm.
one more question before I pass you on to Ron.
yep,
Yeah, you end up winning the Canadian Haitian Artist of the Year in 2024 at the Haitian Music Awards. You've also been nominated for Artist of the Year and nominated for Album of the Year.
Wow.
What does all that recognition and winning those awards mean to you?
that's mean a lot because the first nomination I had it's 2018 and
Mm,
in Toronto, like Kilimanjaro Music Award, and I win like the first prime, and for
wow.
me to get the nomination and Prestigiation Music Award. For me, it was like, damn, I made it because
Yes.
because they, I could say that like they know me, they know about
Mm-hmm.
me, and when I win like a Canadian Nation, I was like, wow, okay, they really like what I do because sometimes in music, you even some people say you good, but sometimes back in your head you say it is good. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
And
You're right.
sometimes when they give you the something, They say some give you some present. They say, "Damn, we really like it because we have a lot of artists, a lot of Haitian artists in the room, and they decide to give you this prize. This prize, you was like, oh, okay, I was work for it. So for me, it's that's mean that's give me like that's made me proud of myself. That made me proud of about what I'm doing, and that's give me encouragement to keep doing what I'm doing and do it good and do it better.
That's amazing. That's fantastic.
Thank
Keep
you.
up the great work. You're such a
Yeah,
great role
yeah.
model for so many. So we love
Mhm.
that. Thank you for
Thank
sharing.
you very much.
You're
Yeah.
welcome, Ron.
Hey, Richie. People saying your performance feels like a celebration. Can you tell us about that? Why are people saying that?
They like we always said like we're gonna feel the sun. Like example, like I always said, like I bring the summer and the winter, I bring the sun in the winter. And because me and my band, we start with joy. Because we want when we start playing, we want you to be happy. Like, forget everything. Now you are here for you, not for the problem. Now I know if everybody got problem, but when you're here, when you're on my show, I want you to feel life. I want you to live this moment, and that's the reason why a lot of people say, "Damn, I was forget everything. I don't want to finish. I want to keep going." Because for me, it's like I said, when you come in a country, we always have you know sad things happen. People said bad things happen, but sometimes when people leave the room, they want to forget. They want to believe in life. They want to understand life is beautiful. Sometimes that's the reason why for me, as I bring joy. Like every time you come on my show, you come to enjoy, you come to live life. That's what's up.
Yeah. Hey, so can I ask out of curiosity? So when you say you're performing, are you playing with a live band? How are you doing? How does it work when you walk on stage?
I play. I got like example like two or three types. The show that I made example. Of course, I have my live band. We are five musicians. We are five musicians, and that's the part live. And we have like showcase we made sometime in the club. With a DJ, with my DJ, and we have some show acoustically with a piano, with a guitar, just so acoustic. So that's two types of show we will bring, but always it's about to bring joy. It's about to dancing, dancing and smile.
Yeah. Can you offer any advice to young people wanting to come up, either whether they're coming from Haiti, or Haiti? Sorry. What kind of advice would you give to young people today trying to come up into the music industry?
And believe in yourself first of all. And I know sometimes you can doubt about about what you're doing. It's normal. And keep doing what you're doing and listen to the people. Listen to the people doesn't mean you have to practice every time what they say, but you have to listen. You know what I mean? Because people always gonna judge. Uh, you will not. No, nobody's God. People always gonna judge. And keep doing what you're doing and believing in yourself and always open for the critic. Like when people are gonna critic, always open to listen to them. You know, and believe in yourself. The sky is the limit because if Wyclef made it, if another artist made it, you can do it. Doesn't matter. You can do it. Just believe in yourself. And I see myself as a guy come from Haiti, and I'm not saying that I made it, but today my dream was to see myself on a I don't know how I could say that. And it's, in the city, my
Mm-hmm.
dream was to see my photo on one of the city. That
Billboards.
was my dream.
Mm-hmm.
And today I just
Nice.
make a lot of show. I was like, damn, I'm very happy. For me, it's a success for me because, like I said, my dream was to see. Because when I buy CD, I see artists in the photo. I say, I wish one day to see my photo, my picture in one of the city. So today I made it. So I made more than that. So that's the reason why I said to any kids who wanna come to make music, give your heart. Man, give everything you could. Give your best. Do it. Do it for the right reason. Don't make it because you think you're gonna get money. You're gonna be rich tomorrow. Oh, you're gonna. I don't know if I could say that, but first of all, do it by love. Do it because you love it, you want to do it, but don't take. But after that, everything gonna come.
Great. Good piece of advice.
Good advice.
Okay, Nate,
Exactly.
TYB, go ahead.
Ron.
What keeps you motivated?
Sorry.
What keeps you motivated to do more?
Exactly. Yes, because sometimes in you example when I work example on album or on a song, I have an idea. I have a vision. I say, damn, I want this song just to get to the radio. But sometimes the radio don't take it. It's
Mm-hmm.
okay. It's okay. But sometimes I have some songs I say, damn, this song gonna be a hit. It's not a hit. But some songs I forget. I don't even care. Like example, the song I get in this series, like I that's the most popular song that I have now. That's the one of song I put on my album. I say, oh, it's okay. But and the thing is like, if you do it for about love. Do it for love. Don't do it for purpose. I don't know because I wanna this, I wanna that. No, do it because you want to do it. Because music is spiritual. It's what you feel inside. Sometimes it does. As I know, a French artist said, and as an artist, we are. I could say that like we are we are the light to 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 bring. I could say I don't to bright the street for the people. You are the one to show the people the will love. But if you do it for a purpose like I don't know for the money, you're not gonna be real. Because love is music is you have to be real. Because music is love.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I see compa music and Haitian music. I would say compa music has been on the rise in the world of entertainment,
Yeah.
uh, and yet we don't get too much in the English kind of media. We don't get it, but it's there. Ever since we started this radio station,
Yeah.
compa music, and Zouk has been a part of it because we diversely push the music. Why and how can it be? How can this phenomenon be changed? Because
Uh, the,
it's
what
not
we need,
good
example, what
music.
I think, in the compound music, what we need, I think it's gonna come now. We need more collaboration with American artists, like not American, but English artists, because our language is Creole French. We speak French and Creole because the biggest hit that we have in compa, it was Cat Campe, Joey Philly. Joey is an artist in France. It was the biggest hit in compa that we had. And now we have Jason Derulo who made some compa too. And we have Friday made some compa, but things we need more collaboration. Example today, if we see the Afrobeat is international because is all was already in English. Because the English market is bigger than the French market. And I think like to become the biggest as Afrobeat, we have to do more collaboration with English artists because for any Asian, we're gonna always try to sing in French or Creole. Like,
Yeah.
but
And
even we have some artists in US and Canada who speak English, and they always trying to do compare put Creole and French. Yeah.
yeah, and when I listen to a lot of compa music of late, people have been singing in both English and French.
Yes, sometimes in the hook they trying to put some English and French, but that's some idea that I have too. But my English is not perfect. That's it's not good. It's not so good. That's the reason why I didn't just some trying to make song in English because the artists I see who do that very well is Romero Santos when he make bachata to make everybody understand. He always say it in Spanish and he say it in English. And like to make people get it together. But sometimes French English is not the same as Spanish English.
Yeah,
Spanish English is more popular than French English.
yeah, yeah. Awesome, awesome. I love compa zouk and bachata and salsa. We do all these
Caribbean
because
vibe.
what we here at the station think that as artists we have to put music out there, and the
Exactly.
best music has not never been discovered. There's some musicians there, who are better than those of us who have gone into the international arena, that their music, just like you said, some radio stations would not play it, no matter what it is. They will not
Yeah,
play it. But there are some good artists out there, and congratulations for what you've done, the perseverance, the resilience that you put in, and not one, two tracks being chosen by the TV company to do that. It
yeah,
means
thank you.
if you work hard, you get a dividends. It is what it is, because you
Exactly.
cannot be a lazy musician and then expect to get money. No, it's not all about money. It's about going out there to entertain, to get people happy when they are in a funk, and to get people enjoying themselves. So what you went through and what you've done is so awesome. But then, have you thought of singing? I don't know, doing both Creole and Spanish, because you said you speak Spanish.
Yeah, yeah, I remember in my early album, I put some Spanish songs, not Spanish songs, but just some part in Spanish because I speak Spanish, and I put some part in Spanish. But when I was in Dominican Republic, when I made song with my brother was we made reggaeton music. We made the reggaeton,
Mhm.
and I was the one who made the hook and Spanish hook, but my brother was the one who rapped in Spanish
Oh.
because he's rap very good in Spanish, and I was the one who made the hook. And I don't know, when I came here, I don't know, I never tried to do any Spanish song. I don't know. Maybe one day it's coming, but I get a few songs that I put some Spanish word, some, like Vida Loca, like I can vivir la vida, something like this, some easy word, not the real Spanish. Like.
That fuego, is it fuego lento?
Fuego lento. Yeah, fuego lento. Like, example, this is the name of the beat, fuego lento. Like, but the beats they made déjà loin, but we made it be fuego lento, like como slow fire.
Awesome. Petra?
Yeah, I love that.
Mhm.
I love what TYB said. I think that would be a really great sound, just mixing the Creole with the Spanish. You'd be surprised the kind of people that you
You
attract, because I think in the day and age that we live in now, people like new. They no
Mhm.
longer want to be like stuck in a box. They really love the
Mhm.
crossovers, like music has evolved, the audience has evolved. So we kind of have to
exactly.
go with the audience, with the market, and keep challenging them musically, because the musical landscape today looks so different than it did 10, 20 years ago. There's so
Mhm.
much more room for versatility, creativity. So keep pushing the boundaries, keep exploring.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Exactly. So I will, but because few songs that I have, I always bring artists who speak Spanish. Just say, hey, I want you to do a Spanish part on this. I want you to, but I never me doing this. But one day I will do it. I will do.
Do it.
Yeah, exactly. Give it a try.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I will.
Awesome. So I wanted to ask you, what is your long-term vision for your career?
Yes.
Um, because
Mhm.
every time I say it, I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna quit. I'm going to quit. That's my last album. That's my last song. That's my last. I
Mm,
don't know. And sometimes, and see myself, be example, a long time. I see myself as a producer. I want to produce new generation, new artists coming, because I I write a lot of songs, and sometimes I want to see some young artists
mm,
and thingy, because sometimes after few years in that, you say, you know what, I think I have to, take a break, but we always say that, but
yes.
Yeah.
I always say, you know what, that's my last project. After that, I'm gonna
Mhm.
take a break. And some kind of good news coming. I was like, oh yeah, yeah, I'm in, yes, I'm in. And, but a long time, but I
Yeah.
want to be a producer to produce some new artists and to give them some career. That's the dream that I have in the future. But the big stage,
Awesome.
of course, I want to make the big stage too. I made some stage, but I want to make big stage, But we never know. I
Yeah.
let
Great.
life surprise me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. You never know what it could
Mhm.
bring. And then one last
Exactly.
question for me. I wanted to ask you, could you describe your legacy in one sentence? Like, what would you want it to be if you could describe your legacy?
Oh, good question. Um, I don't know. I want people like remember me as I don't know. Guess them. That's a good question. And I want people example. What I want to leave as legacy, like Richy Jay was I don't know, was a cool guy. The guy who brought joy. The guy, the happy guy. Like I want the legacy. They remember me as the one like who bring people together, like
Oh,
together again. Like
awesome.
I don't know if I
Awesome.
answer well, but
Mhm.
that's that's
Yeah.
what I want to do. My legacy become like the happiness,
Mhm.
happy.
Well, I think you're already definitely doing that, and you definitely, definitely showing like other Haitians around the world, like what you can do with music. The fact that Crave reached
Exactly.
out to you, and like the fans love that. So you're literally showing people what is possible within your culture, and
Yeah,
there's more and more heights to go. So we're so excited for you, so excited for your career, and just keep making that great music and
yeah.
creating
That's the reason
history.
why I want to produce some new artists. Like maybe if I can come where I come today, but maybe the next generation gonna come so far with that.
Mhm.
So,
That's the
Yeah,
reason.
based on what you already built. So that's awesome.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we keep building off
No,
each other.
today I know some way. I know some way to get some place. I know some way to
Hmm.
go to get some somewhere. But today,
Yeah,
if I could bring some with them, come on. I know where to go with that. Exactly.
wow.
I love that. Awesome. So yeah, any final questions or thoughts around TYB?
I know what I would have answered to your question, Petra. I would have said, I want my picture as big as Leonard Cohen's is on that big wall in Montreal. Have you seen that before, Richie? That fella?
Uh,
He's a,
you
go
you mean
ahead.
my picture of me?
Yeah, wouldn't you want that to be you instead?
Because I already had it. I already had my picture in the because I'm living in Turban, but I already have my picture at the street. Like people say, I saw you, and the
Oh
bus too.
wow.
That's
Yeah,
cool. I
yes, I
know.
already had it. And I was like, I remember when I was working I was driving and I said to the bus station bus, I said, that's me. Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
Well,
You're
Because
showing
he's
up for free.
yeah, even on Instagram, I have a photo. I was taking a coffee. I was in my big photo on my back. I was like, "That's me." Yes, Eddie. Because I made a big show named 350 years of Tabon. Tabon, that's the place where I'm living. They were celebrating the 50 the 350 years. They were celebrating and they bring like the big artists like Mac Dupre, big French artists, and I was one of them. I was one. They bring the orchestra, like they like over 50 musicians. Yeah, I was the one who bring the Asian music, the Caribbean music, like. And they said to me, I want to make people dancing. And I was there. I saw my picture was everywhere in the place. I was like, oh damn, that's me. My face is big.
Yeah, I say Leonard because if you've ever seen him, he's on the side of a building that's about 15 stories high. It's just massive. Picture of him. You can't miss it when you're in Montreal. Tell us what's next before I pass you over to TYB.
What's next? So I got these songs coming this Monday, Tuesday, and after that I'm gonna get my album on March. March I'm gonna get my album, and for February I have a lot of show. I will be at Rimouski, Saint Jean sur Richelieu, Montreal, Terrebonne. I have a lot of shows coming, and yeah. So after that I'm gonna get my album in March, but we don't we're not sure the day yet because sometimes we say three of March, March is three, but we don't know yet.
Mhm.
So then March, and after that, I'm gonna have a big show and at the theater of Turban. It's a big show. It's April 18, April 18. I'm gonna get a big show for my band, for musician. We're gonna have a big show, and after that, I'm gonna go to Dominique, to make a show there, and yeah, that's so far. That's what we got.
TYB, go ahead, sir.
Wow, 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 wow.
Mm.
That is great to have this conversation with you because like we are working in tandem with Lisbeth, and thanks to Lisbeth for hooking us up with Haitian musicians, and we're so glad because we are learning the other side of the music industry. Because last week we had Wesley here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ah, yeah,
Yeah, we
Wesley. Yes.
had
Wesley is my big bro.
great, great,
He's my
yes,
mentor.
great,
Mm-hmm.
great artists. We had a very great conversation, and we are having such a great conversation with you. And we will continue to hook up with Haitian artists and then bridge that gap
Thank you.
because it's unfair that the English media, in terms of the entertainment, has sort of quietened up. But we, as a radio station, as Ron is an artist, I'm an artist, Petra is also an artist, and you know what? We are having a conversation. That's why we
Yeah.
don't interview.
Exactly.
We don't interview here. We have conversations.
We're talking.
That's right. We keep
Mm-hmm.
talking, and we have fun every Saturday here. So we'll continue
Yeah.
to have this conversation, and then when the music comes out, don't forget we want to get a copy here and then promote it as
Exactly.
much as we can, 24/7. That's
Appreciate it.
right.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure, Sometimes, like you said, like sometimes we don't have to do an interview, like, but we're talking.
That's right.
Talking,
Exactly.
that's the most beautiful things
That's
to do.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really appreciate this moment, to be honest with you. And thank you. You make me practice my English. I really like it.
What was that? Sorry, I didn't understand that.
Yeah, Petra, take us home.
Honestly.
Yeah, but I really appreciate it because I got a long time I don't speak
Oh, you
English
good?
that long, so I really appreciate that, and I think I'm gonna have to practice more
You good?
to get this.
You
Can,
good?
can you say that again? Sorry, I didn't understand that. Just kidding. Kidding.
I should thank you for making me practice my English because I got a long time I didn't speak English that long. So thank you very much.
Awesome. No, you're doing a great job. Like you
Absolutely.
didn't
Yeah.
even know. Like you're doing awesome, honestly. And it's been
Yeah. You
definitely a
didn't have.
pleasure.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ron.
No, I was going to say you didn't have to tell us that. I wouldn't have known.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
But I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate
And
it.
we appreciate you, Richie. Honestly, we appreciate what you're doing in the music. We appreciate how you're giving back. We appreciate how you're showing up. And honestly, keep up the great work, like continue to build that legacy. Like we're so excited for you. We're excited to watch your story, your journey unfold. And yeah, we're happy to have you back on the show anytime. So thank you.
Thank you. I'll be there
Awesome.
soon.
And then just
Okay.
So have a good day,
before you
guys.
Hey,
go,
So
take care.
have a
before you
enjoyed
go,
this 2 hours. Very happy to be part of the show with you. So may God bless you guys.
Come
awesome.
back
Take
And
care.
again.
also, can you just share with them, our listeners, where they can connect with you on Instagram, social media?
Yes, and Instagram Richy Jay, or ICHYJAY, and Richy Jay on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, anyway, it was Richy Jay, and Spotify, Richy Jay or ICHYJAY, and they're gonna listen on my music, and they're gonna enjoy it. iTunes, same thing, anywhere, Richy Jay,
Perfect.
even on Google, Richy Jay, they're gonna tell everything about
Just
me.
Easy,
Google Richie
easy.
Jay. You got me.
Yeah.
There you go.
They know me better than me.
Awesome. Well,
Great.
thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
It's been a pleasure, an absolute pleasure to have you on the show. Again, feel
Thank
free.
you.
We'd love to have you back again. And listeners, thank you again for tuning in to another wonderful Saturday on Highway 6 to Africa with your girl Petra, our wonderful host Ron Malinga, TYB, and you'll catch us here again next week, Saturday, 4 to 5 Eastern on Love Bay Radio.live. Bye, Love Bay. Bye.
Thank you very much, guys. I will appreciate
Take
it.
care, everyone.